Hello and welcome, Year 8. Now, it's time for another assembly. Obviously, it's really nice to see that a lot of you saw the one last week. This week, we're on a really important topic. We've got to talk about respect because it's one of the biggest life lessons you can ever learn. So we've got to think about, what does it mean to you? What does it mean to others? Now, you've got some pictures on the screen. So again, we start off with the foot one in the middle. Obviously, the FA are big on respect. We've got one there, give it, get it. So again, showing that, people of different races, have to give respect to one another. Respect yourself and you will respect others. And, one with one from America, I want you to respect all people with Uncle Sam. Again, very, very, very important message there. So what we're saying is respect. Respect should mean a lot to people, and it should mean that we give it to everybody. Now, if we look at what it actually means, if we look at the Oxford Collins definition, okay, so the noun term, an attitude of deference, admiration, or esteem. State of being honoured or esteemed, being polite or in kind regard, consideration, and have respect for each other's feelings. So basically, you're being polite to people, you're being kind to people, you're being considerate of them, and you respect other people's feelings. Now, if we look at it in the verb sense, to have an attitude of esteem towards others, to show or have respect for, and to respect one elder, and to pay proper attention to, not violate, and to respect others' beliefs. So basically, what we're saying is you've got to show consideration for other people, treat people well, treat people kindly, and that's everybody. So in a nutshell, respect. You've got to respect other people. You've got to show respect for people's feelings, and you've got to treat them kindly and considerately. Now, how can we show respect to others? Now, you're all really clever, so you'll be like, oh yeah, easy peasy, I know it just like that. Now, some examples of respect can be, a formal handshake, even if you've got beaten at a game or something, be respectful, say, well done, you were the better person, you've got to give it to get it, be respectful and get respect back. You've got to respect your elders. Now, I'm sure there have been a number of clashes with your parents during this lockdown period, but do you know what? They do know best. They have been what you've been through in terms of life experiences. So you definitely need to show respect to them because they have some good methods and information for you along the way. Now, again, what we think, respect. Picture of Pinocchio. Yeah, don't tell lies. Tell the truth. No matter at times if it does upset people. As such, it needs to be done for the right reason. So again, don't tell lies. Hold the door open for people. Encourage people to participate. And join in with you. Again, in what you do, so in work or in sport, definitely show respect and follow the rules. So these are all, really, really, really important bits of how you can show respect. And again, the friends one's just popped up. So sharing, why don't you share? Sharing and caring, okay? So again, you've got a number of examples of how you can show respect. Now, disrespect, that's something that you really don't want to show, okay? So, for example, littering. Again, I'm a member of a number of groups on Facebook, and the amount of litter dropped by people is just really disgusting. Bad language, don't use bad language. There are millions of words you can use. Why resort to using swear words? Okay, so again, don't use bad language at people. Don't point, don't poke. Don't take the mick out of people. Don't spit. Don't get aggressive with other people. Don't have fights, And again, even things like, for your body, don't use loads and loads of injections and hormones and things like that. So there are different ways that, people can show disrespect. And you're all lovely, lovely people. So you've got to try and avoid those at all times. Now, who should we respect? Okay, so the simple answer is you should respect everybody. Okay, and that includes yourself. Now, you can think of it as a bit of a circle. You give respect to the people around you and you'll get it in return. So, you get what, you get in what you give out. So it goes full cycle. So if you show respect for others, you might acknowledge their potential, see how well they're doing, except that they might be, better at football than you. People might be using their abilities well, that they might, that people are giving their best at all times, and you can recognize people's contributions. So if you give respect to people, you're generally going to get it back. So the cycle of respect is a really, really, really important thing. Don't hate on people for no reason whatsoever. That's absolutely, that's a sign of disrespect. We don't need to do that. We show respect to others to get it back. Now, one of the really important things is you've got to give respect to yourself. Self-respect is massively important, okay? Because it's one of those lessons in life that if you can respect yourself, do the right thing, you will go a long way. It doesn't matter who you are, if you can respect yourself and do the right thing, you'll go a heck of a long way, because it's one of the key lessons in life that you need to learn. So what is it? So a proper sense of one's own dignity and integrity. So think of it this way. The way that you treat yourself sets the standards for others on how you demand to be treated. Don't settle for anything less than respect. If you're nice, kind, courteous, respectful to other people, they will be respectful back. Now, okay, so you can, generally think, love yourself, that you are brilliant, that you are a great individual, because you all are. If people are going along with something there, don't go along with it. If it's wrong, just say, no, I have self-respect. I'm not going to go along with that. Okay. Again, so, things like drugs, smoking, excessive alcohol use, bribes, stuff that's against the law, that is not respectful. Have self-respect. Don't do those sorts of things. And self-respect, it's one of those things, again, another life lesson. It's not going to make you popular all the time, but if you're doing the right thing, then do it. So you've just got to think about this. Respect means respect yourself and respect other people. Okay, so respect all, including yourself. If there's something that's making you feel really, really unhappy, and no, you can't include school in this. So if there's things that are making you feel really, really happy, or it's not helping your life, it's not helping you develop, then you've got to have a think and think, do I need to cut that out of my life? Okay, because again, we only get one life, so you need to make the most of it. You need to make the good decisions. Okay, so you've got to respect yourself, and that'll help you make the decisions to make the most of yourself. Now, I just also want to say a massive thanks to all of you guys, because having a look at the engagement with the new learning program, with the live clinics, it's been brilliant. So I want to say a massive respect there. You've done brilliantly well. And also brilliantly, I've really enjoyed the pastoral welfare meetings, okay, in the morning. It's been really nice to see your faces, to hear your voices and hear what you've been up to. So again, that's great, and again, you've all acted really, really respectfully in what you've done. So again, that's brilliant, because I think you all are wonderful. You all are respectful, wonderful humans. It's just keeping that going, because it's one of the most important skills in life you can ever learn. Okay, so I'll see you again next week, and I hope you have a lovely weekend.